mean?
I've missed us.
I've missed you. I've missed us. I've missed this, but we're back.
We're back. We're in a different space.
You have noticed?
I haven't noticed.
Okay.
I don't know who's following along who might also notice, but we are in a beautiful studio that is also part of Brag, your home.
Well, it's, we're in my home office, which we have transmogrified into a studio. Don't know if that word really applies here. But
it does.
Just wanted to show you.
This is transmogrified.
We're transmogrified, and we've been trying to get back here for so long.
We're so
happy. I mean, yes, it's been a year.
It's been about a year.
But who's counting?
Who's counting except us? And time flies.
Time flies when you're
not podcasting. Never be not podcasting.
NBNP.
Yes.
Also, I just want to shout out and say thanks to every single person who wrote to us and reached out and was like, hey, what's up? Where'd you go? Are you dead?
So many people reached out to check if we were alive or dead.
And
we're only dead spiritually. Yeah. We're alive physically.
Emotionally, I've been in a flat line. But I would say this has given me one of those.
Yeah. Yes. Clear.
Clear. It's clearing me.
Yeah. But it was very sweet. Everybody reached out and said, where are we? And the answer is we're here and we're back. And thank you for smashing that like button. Should we talk a little bit, just catch up on like top of mind thoughts and feelings?
Yes, please.
Before we get into our very exciting guest.
It's really like warming my heart to be sitting across from you.
It really is warming my heart.
I feel very like NPR-y right now.
Yeah, this is a different setup.
Sweaty ballsy.
It's literally a little sweaty ballsy. It's very hot.
96 in LA today.
Okay, the thing I wanted to start by talking about, and I know this will feel a little dated when this airs, but I
can't wait.
But the person is evergreen. I have been a little bit obsessed with a certain person's face.
God, it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. Just in a world where it does feel like there's a lot of media scrutiny, attention, focus on what ladies in Hollywood are doing to themselves. And again, not a judgment here.
No.
No. I feel pressure.
Yeah.
But I'm not judging.
Same.
I just love Jessi Buckley's face.
Oh my goodness.
So much.
Yeah.
Every time I see her like shining little Irish face with her little fucking haircut, my heart grows 1,000 sizes.
Well, she's the talent of our generation.
She's the talent of our generation.
And when I say our generation, I mean the younger generation, because she's in no way in our generation.
We're 75 years old and she's quite young. But like there's just, I just needed to get it off my heart that there's just something about her like nose to side of mouth and mouth arrangement ratio.
Yeah.
It like seeing her face feels like when your back is itching and you just can like just get to the scratch. And you just make it, and you're like, I made it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's intense.
It's intense.
But it makes sense.
But it's true.
It's so true. I feel like Irish poetry will be written about her.
I think it already has.
Probably.
Is that not what I just did?
She's beautiful. She's so good in Hamnet.
I mean,
if you want to just cry,
my was that I didn't see it because I was scared to be too sad. You know what I'm saying? But I saw pictures of her in it.
You're scared? You did not see it because you're scared to be too sad?
You know, Liz.
Yeah, Jessi.
I am an empath. And I just feel very deeply, more deeply than most.
Oh, okay. So you feel more deeply than me.
Here's the thing about me and how I emotionally connect. It's just like things that you're not even picking up, like I am. You know what I mean?
Wow. Jessi, I'm not doubting that you're an empath, but
I can feel your doubt.
I think that there's empaths, but there's also people who don't necessarily want to be in bad feelings.
I think I'm both.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'm an empath.
What would you call that?
Oh, I don't know. A human being. I don't know. Wait, what was the other things we wanted to quickly talk about?
It was sort of what I was just doing, which was being like a little bit bossy and overbearing.
Yes. As we love.
She just said yes so quickly.
Yeah, but you asserted, and we have pre-talked
We do pre-talk. So I have been feeling like as a friend lately, I have a lot of friends who are turning a big number. Okay.
Are we not going to say the big number?
No, I mean, we can say it. I'm not turning it. So,
Liz!
What?
what?
Listen, I just have a lot of friends who are turning 50 this year.
Yeah.
It's a big number. It's a wonderful number. I'm looking at one of
gal
them
who's freshly in the fold.
Yes, we folded you in.
You actually were responsible for folding me in.
I did. I folded you in like a chocolate chip and a cookie dough, baby.
Like a batter into a bowl.
Yeah. So some of my dearest friends are turning 50, and I feel this like immense responsibility to help them usher in this like big year and to throw them a party or help them throw a party. And I'm very much the planner
much the planner
of my friends.
You're a producer. You're a showrunner. You're running the show.
I'm so tired. Anyway, I have been on my friend Kelly,
our
about
dear
her
friend
birthday.
Kelly.
Yes, and I feel bad because I feel like at a certain point I was berating her to plan something.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll plan it for you. Yeah. I just felt like, please don't let this moment go by. And then I started to think, is this for her or is this for me?
I mean, lie back down on the couch, honey.
I know.
I understand both sides of this. I appreciate your bossiness.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate your wanting to celebrate your friend.
Thank you.
I will say, around my 50th, I had a similarly bossy friend who was really, in a lovely way, like, was like, I'm ready to do all of this. Like, let's pick the dates, tell me, blah, blah. And I was really avoiding because of a lot of different feelings. I didn't want to it wasn't that I didn't want to face turning 50. It was a little bit, the more that he pushed, the more I backed away.
Yeah.
And I think I was just scared to commit. And then he did get mad. And we did we did have a moment where he texted me and said, call me, please.
Ooh, that's never good.
Yeah. And absolutely, blood ran cold. I love this person. We love each other. But like, I called him and he was like, it was tough love.
Yeah.
He was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I went, what do you mean? What am I doing? And he was all like, he was just like, I'm starting to feel a little hurt that you're not like stepping into what I am building for you. And I was like, okay, I hear you, heard. I was like, but I am also, to circle back, a delicate flower.
Yep.
And I just need like a little bit of hand holding, but I hear you.
Did you
appreciate
the push?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I started to cry a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
All right.
My voice got a little shaky, but then I was like, I'm not going to cry in this call. And then I think he could feel he had pushed a little too hard. And he was like, I love you, but. And here's the thing. It was a great 50th. We figured it out.
Yep.
I heard the call. I answered the call. But I'm just saying, in Kelly's defense, I understand that sometimes it's hard to be led to water. Can I also just say that obviously you won because tonight
we're celebrating her 50th birthday. Yes. And I mean, I really I felt as if I was like holding her down and like putting her head under the water that I was trying to lead her to because I felt as if I became too forceful. And at a certain point, I might have drowned her.
That's a drowning.
But then I took her head up.
Yeah.
And she, she did it was fine,
Was that Glenn Close at the end of Fatal Attraction?
Thank you.
It was, right?
And not on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because there are a couple of different coming out of the waters at the end of different movies, and I was getting that one.
Yeah, it was all of them.
Okay, great.
And so she did come around, and I was like, look, like I'm sorry if it's annoying that I'm doing this, but like I feel at a certain point that we owe each other certain things as friends.
To bear witness to one another's
to wear
bitness.
To wear bitness.
It is on us to wear bitness to each other's lives and friends.
Exactly. And as friends who are, reaching this very, very pinnacle point of our middle-agedness of our well, listen, it's a peak. Why can't we just look at it as a peak? It's important to celebrate each other. I really, really feel that. I think we have to celebrate the good moments, especially in light of so many not so wonderful things that are happening in the world.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I just think parties are more important than ever right now. That's all I really do. Like, I just keep dreaming about parties.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
I'm following on this thread.
You see where I'm going with this?
I do see where you're going with this.
You are picking up where I'm...
Well, empathically, yes. You know that I've adopted a new philosophy that I call nihilistic optimism.
Oh, do tell. This could be very helpful for everyone.
Look, don't want to jinx it.
Come
But
in.
I do feel like
Mhm.
it's not outside the realm of possibility that the world could end soon. And in that spirit, I'm like, well, I could either sit here and be a little gloomy Gus,
Uh-huh.
or I could buy stuff.
That you really
Do
just
you know what I
yes, I
mean?
know it. Yes, I do, because I have been on a real like retail therapy kick, so I really do
To
understand
what
what you mean.
end?
But also, like, I just think, like, you're right. We don't know. But also, at any given moment in time, you
I
don't
hope
know.
it doesn't.
I just want to encourage everyone to throw a party if
Throw
you
a
can.
party.
And it could be big. It could be small.
Buy
it
a
could be
bag.
enormous. It could be the greatest
Buy any bag you want.
party you've ever been to. And I want to talk about somebody now
Yes.
who knows how to throw a fucking party.
Do we have a party girl here today?
Oof, this guest.
One of the most iconic party girls I've ever met. And I think everyone feels the same.
Hold on to your fucking hats.
Buckle up.
Today's friend is a writer, actor, and comedian whose work has shaped some of the funniest corners of TV and film over the last 2 decades.
Funniest.
She broke out as a cast member on Saturday Night Live
Heard of it.
before going on to write and act in some of the most hilarious films and TV shows like Bride Wars and I don't know, like Happy Endings. Heard of it? One of the greats of all time.
One of the greatest
You've
greats.
also seen her in feature films like Julie and Julia, Killers, and Gone Girl.
Love them all.
On top of that, if you can handle it, she's a best-selling authoress.
Authoress.
Her memoir, The Wreckage of My Presence, will have you weeping and laughing. It's true. What a great book.
I love
the
that
whole way
book.
through. And if you listen to podcasts, you likely already know her as the co-host of Bitch Sesh, a Real Housewives breakdown where she and her bestie co-host lovingly dissect the chaos of the Bravo universe. Casey Wilson, you're here to make friends.
Hello, everyone.
God.
How are
Oh
you?
my
It's
goodness.
a dream.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
And
so
thank you for letting me
much.
bring my friend.
Oh, your best friend.
A big goal.
I bet you, Casey entered the.
She entered the chat with a big gulp.
The chat with the biggest.
We have all been
coldest big
working
gulp.
around this big gulp. Like someone will be trying to walk and I have to move it. It couldn't be causing more problems.
We have had to hire a big gulp wrangler.
That's right.
It also seems to have more bubbles than the average big gulp that I've seen. And I'm just
Oh.
wondering if there was a special treatment
Well,
you
I
received.
hate to call you out, Jessie, but very quickly, you did ask me, where's the big gulp from?
Yeah, she
okay,
did.
I'm
She did.
embarrassed.
My head,
Yeah.
I said, are you kidding?
I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed.
We were all
Okay.
embarrassed.
I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed. But I did say it's 7-Eleven, right?
After I said 7-Eleven, you said, oh, it's 7-Eleven, right? And I said, yeah, I said that's what I said. But you know now, and I'm not here to shame anyone.
Yeah. No, the shaming, that part's over.
Yes.
When you go
Yeah.
into the 7-Eleven and you get the big gulp, is there anything else we're scooping up while we're in there?
Maybe some watermelon gummies, but mainly you're
Wow.
breezing in and out. And you're back in the car in 2 minutes.
Wow.
Right.
You're in and out, and you have to go, of course, between 7 and 11. Just kidding. And I will say, I get it every day.
Can you talk about
Wait, hold on a second.
Every day.
Every
You get
day.
this I've never
This is my
actually-
best friend.
Wow. And is
Truly.
it the same?
Yes, I'll do
Type
a half
every day?
Dr. Pepper, half Diet Coke.
Now
I
that-
wish they had Diet Dr. Pepper.
'Cause you
just
would do
to
that.
Combine it better.
combine just to have apples to apples, so to
Yeah.
speak?
Yeah.
I feel so seen.
And
that
I don't really
you're-
have the whole thing, but I enjoy the idea that I could.
that you
Yeah,
could.
I totally get that.
Just to find out how big does my bladder get?
yeah, exactly.
And can it get as big as this one big gulp? I just feel very seen that you're a Dr. Pepper girl.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I mean,
Thank you.
it feels like it's something everyone should know, but not everybody does.
Yeah.
And
But
Jessie, are
it's
you also a Dr. Pepper girl?
for life?
Wow. Didn't know
100%.
that.
And do you not like it?
I'm, I was not allowed to drink
Maha.
soda as
Maha,
a kid.
maha.
Yeah, I'm not maha on her purpose, but I was raised by two very holistic-y,
You got it.
organic-y
Yeah.
people. So soda was not something that was like
Sure.
really in our language.
Yeah.
And so I think I missed the boat. Like I missed the boat on that. But I think if I
It's
had
not
to,
too late, Liz.
yeah.
all right.
There's
Well,
still
I do.
time.
I had a Diet Coke issue.
Okay.
When I was working on Two Broke Girls, it was like I had like a 3 p.m. Diet Coke.
That's a cycle I'm stuck in
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, and it was good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wakes you up like nothing else.
I
and-
don't fall asleep till 1.
Good and bad. Good and
You're
bad.
Perusing. Just to say one last thing about Diet Coke, and I could honestly talk about
Please.
it for hours, but I always knew like this is not great for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Mhm.
drinking it every day. It's not all that often. It's like a little moment here and there for that, a little moment once a day, every day. But then I feel like 3 or 4 years ago, even pre-Maha, America's surgeon RFK,
My doctor,
like
yeah.
my most trusted doctor RFK, the World Health Organization, I feel like did issue, I'll call it a proclamation where they were like, you must stop drinking this entirely.
Yeah.
There was
And
like,
I will
this
say-
is not safe in any
No.
quantity whatsoever. Like it was
Yeah.
an unusual statement from the WHO about something that wasn't a disease.
Yeah.
And it
I-
shook me. It
I
shook me
know.
for like a couple months. I was like, well, they've said stop.
They've said
So
it.
I'm stopping. Back to nihilistic optimism. At some point I was like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
See, I also love the real thing, and I always have. Like, I'll do a full Coke, a full fat, I call them. I like the real thing because I do think
Did you
that
say
is
a
better
full
for
fat?
you.
I actually think it's better
It
for
is.
you too, especially the Mexican Coke, which has real
Oh,
sugar and not
the
whatever they
best.
put in American Coke.
That's a vegetable.
Yeah,
A
it
Mexican
is.
Coke.
It's a vegetable. It's a top of the triangle.
He has it
not
on
the
top.
new triangle, not the new Maha
Wait,
triangle.
Where are vegetables in the Maha
They're
triangle?
not on it.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's not
The
true.
bottom of
Yeah.
it is candy, and then there's nothing.
Yeah, there's
Nothing
nothing
else.
There's nothing. Casey, we were talking about party throwing.
Yes.
Yes.
And I mean this sincerely. I think you throw perhaps the best party I've ever been to.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Liz.
and I've been
You're
to a few of yours. And I feel
heroic.
very lucky to be on
Thank
the
you
list.
so much.
a
And Jessi?
heroic party.
Did you want to say something about it? Or?
I will just
Go ahead.
say the Christmas parties,
Thank you.
I feel like things have been seen and said there that I just feel very honored to bear witness.
Oh,
and
thank you.
always a bartender with a generous pour.
I do believe in a drink like at the door for you.
I really
love
appreciate that. I can even go back to the pandemic, heard of it?
Yes.
When we really became friends.
That's right.
Even though we've known each other 20 years, but we became friends during the pandemic because we were both early vaccinators. Sorry, Maha, but we were easily
Peace
some
and
of
love.
the earliest
Yeah.
people who were vaccinated. So we were like, oh, well, we can hang out.
Yeah.
which
and-
turned out to not be true, but go on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We
But-
hung out quite a bit.
Yeah, we did. And you threw a pretty early Christmas party
Yeah.
in the pandemic. I don't know if it was 21 or 22 of the 2022s
Yeah,
and
yeah.
2021s. But you famously had
What did I
a
do?
team of nurses at the front gates
I know.
and tested every single person who came in to make sure that nobody had COVID. And then we felt, well, wow, we can actually have a party and
Yeah.
relax because everybody's been tested. I mean, if that's
That's safety. That is Mark Twain Prize level.
I mean, it really
American.
is.
And looking back, I'm like,
heroism.
I'm penniless now, and I'm wondering why I did certain things. But no, but I remember because people were kind of like on the fence, and I was like, I really want everyone to have fun.
And like, I feel like you needed a party.
Yeah,
just
and
like
just
you knew
enjoy themselves.
We needed a party.
Yeah.
And I was just really grateful for that party because I felt like that was the most human I felt in
Yes.
so long.
So
So
I'm not afraid to bring a nurse into the home. That is, I love that.
Famously, Casey is not scared to bring a nurse into the home. And I will say, early on when you were in this practice, I felt like I didn't completely believe or understand what you were telling me you were doing. Now, can we go into the details?
Please.
Because I was like, wait, what do you mean there's a nurse you've hired off of an app to come inject you with Benadryl?
No, there's
and
no
you were
app.
you're like, this is
everybody,
the
just
gray
a sec,
internet.
slow down, slow down.
Slow down.
Now, as your
But wait,
friends,
can I just say though quickly?
Okay, yes.
Because I was like, I need you to paint a picture, and by paint a picture, I mean like send me a photo of what's going on.
Yeah.
And then very quickly, a photo of a grown woman wearing purple rubber gloves with a bloodline connected to Casey's arm. By the way, hanging out on the couch, I think having a drink with you.
Tabitha.
Tabitha!
I love Tabitha.
I was like, oh.
Tabitha's now gone to my house in La Quinta. I love her.
Oh
With
my
her
God.
family.
Was Tabitha on Rat Watch?
Tabitha was on Rat Watch with me a bit.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
good. Okay.
But she's been a big fixture in my life. So she will come and give me an IV because sometimes I'm dehydrated.
Can I ask, at what point would you say Tabitha became a friend?
Great question. Right
Thank
away. Day one.
And from there went to family.
That's right. Tabitha will come occasionally
Okay.
and do an IV because I'm chronically dehydrated.
I wonder why.
I know. There have been so many issues with me and dehydration. I won't bore you with them.
Okay.
But
I'm
so
interested,
she
but
will
go
come
on.
over. It has helped me in my life, but it's insane.
And
I realize
when is she
that.
coming over? When's this nurse coming over and hooking you
Great
up to
question.
an IV?
About
in your-
9:30 at night.
Okay.
So we will sit there. We'll watch our shows together. We have some laughs. Big time. She knows to lower the lights. Then she helps
She
herself
knows
to candy.
to lower the lights.
Oh, yeah. She'll help herself to candy. She curls right up like a little cat next to me. And, we obviously, so she'll do the IV, do all that. Then at the end, though, she really has to know how to show herself out because at the
Well, you're
end.
unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm
So
no
she's-
longer with us.
She's giving you like a Myers cocktail.
Yes, all sorts of mixing and matching.
Is it okay if I say, again, is there anything off limits here?
No.
Okay.
I do believe you had told me that this was for sleep and that it was Benadryl, liquid
Yes, that's right,
Benadryl
that's
going
right.
into your veins.
Now, people are going to try to reach out to me. I understand. I know this is a rare-ish occasion,
Okay.
rare-ish.
Mhm, mhm.
But sometimes it'll knock you out pretty good. So you want to know the way upstairs. You don't want to do it in a new home.
No, for sure.
in an unknown
You want to
location.
have theater lighting along the round. You're in row E, seat 21.
I do want to
Orchestra.
always do it when my husband's home because I'm like, I have kids, so
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
take the proper
And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
sure.
3 kids.
3 kids,
3 of them. Yeah.
Young.
Now, one last thing about Tabitha, she also helped me because not only does she give the IVs, but of course she told me that one time she felt an entity reach out and grab her by the back of the scrubs and pull her backwards and as if to say, help me, help me.
Wait.
Okay. So sorry.
Pause. Wait, I'm sorry. Just to locate us.
Yeah.
And
So we're in your home.
in the
My home.
home.
And she tells me the last time I was here, she's like, I don't want to freak you out.
Because it's a different home
Yeah,
this time.
well, no, we're exactly.
Same home. Yeah.
So she's like,
you were
when-
already unconscious. This happened
Yes.
while you were out and she was getting ready to
My
go.
husband was like helping her down with her bags because we're up.
I was going to ask, where's David, your husband, while this is happening?
He is so annoyed by all of this. Also, okay, there's so
Weird.
many little things with Tabitha, but one time she left her pole, which I now use as for all my clothes. For all my clothes.
The pole that you hang the
Yeah,
like,
you know the
liquids
IV
on?
pole?
Yes, I'm
it's got
familiar with the
two-
pole.
It's
Oh
got
my
2
God.
little things like that. You can get 20 dresses on one, 20 on the other. So she gave me that. Okay, so anyway.
She gave you that or she left it at your house?
She
and
had
forgot?
no choice.
Okay, she had
I
no
was
choice.
like,
Okay.
this has been repurposed.
She gave
Yeah.
it to you or you hid it when she left?
So she's like, last time I was here, I don't want to freak you out, but basically an entity reached through space and time and pulled my scrubs and let me go again. And she was like, I was on your landing upstairs. Now, it was weird she said that.
Because she's not supposed to be
Right,
upstairs.
because we were doing it downstairs. No. Because my son had been saying his room was haunted for over 2 years. He had then moved out of that room.
This is the oldest
Oh
son.
my
This is my
goodness.
little son,
Little
Bear.
son.
Yeah.
Bear.
Okay.
He'd been saying this. Our
That there's a
lovely
haunting.
cleaning woman was like, something's up in that room. So I had heard tell. So I said, where
The
was
staff
this?
agrees.
Yeah,
Something's up in the
right.
room.
And if Tabitha agrees,
Tabitha,
I
the
said,
cleaning lady,
yeah.
Bear, everyone.
I said, where was this? She's like, oh, it was right upstairs across from your room, right in front of that room. So,
Okay.
of course, it
All right.
happily led me to a Ghostbuster.
Obviously.
I mean, we have
And now
questions about
ghosts have
this.
been busted thanks to Tabitha.
Well, I also think of you as one of the great recommenderers.
One of the best recommenderers
I mean,
These
going.
are the nicest compliments I've ever gotten.
beyond tastemaker, because obviously you are also that.
also a tastemaker.
But you are an inspirer and a great, I mean, there's no other way to put it, recommenderer.
I'm very
I'm so
open about
touched.
the fact that I feel like we became like we'd known each other a long time, but then when I moved here and our babies were the same age, we became friends.
Yeah.
And I very openly tell people I very much single white female your entire life.
It was the other way around.
No, like you were like, oh, you need a babysitter. I got 20. Oh, you need a voodoo treatment. This person. You need It just, there was no.
Most of my recommendations are outside the kind of guidelines.
But that's why you're one of the great recommenders. Because
Recommended
who the
guidelines.
hell else is going to be like, oh, you need a wonderful astrologer.
You need an
You
Heidi
need to
Rose.
know where to get certain party favors.
Yes.
You know, like just things that
Yeah.
you're very good at knowing in a way that you just can't Google.
But it is
No.
that places Google dares not go.
Yeah.
And
I'm on the dark web.
You're
are
you're
the
like
dark web.
woo-woo chat GPT.
I am. I am. Very woo-woo.
There's Claude and then there's Casey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These are the nicest things anyone's ever said.
I mean, you're very
Claude-
loved here.
Casey should be the female
Claude.
name of Claude.
And it should be your voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean,
Same way
her.
we have now
Go.
female drivers in Uber. Let's get a female of Claude.
Let's get a female Claude. Exactly. I
let's
want
get a
advice from
female
woman. I
Claude.
don't want advice from a man.
Thank
no
you.
offense, but also offense.
Yeah.
but also some fence.
Yeah.
How do you handle, and maybe this takes us into more conversation about your long-suffering husband David or others.
Oh my God.
How do you handle, because you are one of our biggest woo-woo queens, how do you handle friends who are not woo? Do you have any? Can you make space for them in your life?
Yes.
Is it a conflict?
Great
I
question.
do
Walk
have
us
some.
through.
I do have some. But you know what's interesting is they have gotten a little more over the years. Like friends I've had for 20 years, I've sort of seen everyone in the last, I would venture to say everyone. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but in the
Has
last
sort of
5 years,
shifted?
yeah, the world is so chaotic, like just looking for something.
Yeah.
Something.
To latch onto anything. And so I do have friends that would make fun of me and this and that. They're like, can I grab the name of that? You know, because I think sometimes these things give us a little lift, whether or not they work at the end of the day.
You
Yeah.
successfully busted a ghost. I do feel like my child, Asher, came home one day and was like, Casey finally got rid of the ghost.
update him.
I hadn't heard it. I was like, I'm sorry. What are you saying, you crazy kid?
Oh,
And
I
he's
had
like,
to
no,
update him.
Casey hired a ghost. He's like, Bear said. And then the whole story came out. I was like, cool.
Oh, wait,
cool,
I'm so
cool.
sorry. I know that you've talked about this on your
Please.
pod. The truth is that did you hire an exorcist?
No, just a Ghostbuster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, like a
Just your
non-denominational,
run of the mill.
not like a priest, but like a
No, she's
You're like a
definitely has some beliefs.
priestess.
Yeah, she has some
A
beliefs.
high priestess.
And if you are wondering, does she come to the home? No. And is she on Zoom? No.
Oh, what is?
on the phone.
No. So,
But she,
those are things to know.
You're like, do you see the wire sticking out of this big gulp?
And finally, does she charge by the square foot? Yes. All of these things are true. And it doesn't make it any less true that she busts ghosts all over this country, all over this great nation.
Is she the person that
was on Good Morning America? Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't my question.
Wait,
30
how
years
does
ago,
she-
yes. How does she bust ghosts remotely?
It is a more of a remote work. And I don't know, but I do know it's being done. And you receive a report.
Is
that
she the person that the Jennifer Love Hewitt show was based on? Because I have a friend who hired that person to bust his house.
No.
Okay.
No.
We're
Okay.
not quite there yet. We haven't had
Okay.
shows made. She will send you a report that is psychotic.
Okay.
It's 14 pages about negative entities and discarnates and things that have attached to you and your home and what's running under the power lines of your house. It is the wildest report. Now, I've now read about 10 of them through friends. And I'm like, if this woman, let's just say she believes it. At the very least, I just require my healers to believe themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does
Bare
feel like
minimum.
That's a
bare
good
minimum.
low standard.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But I have felt not only a difference, yes, she busted that ghost in that room, but she told me I had some energies living on me. You can believe me or not what I'm
Believe
about
it.
to say. You can
Energies
believe me or
living
not.
on you.
Like entities attached
yes,
to you.
that attached to us.
Sure.
Believe it or not. I
believe
I
it.
with love, and I say this to listeners with love. I don't care if you don't believe me. However, I had felt off for about 6 months, and I would be journaling going, something's off. I don't have anything to point to. Normally, we can clearly point to things, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you from that day forward, I have felt 1,000 times better. So I don't care if it's real.
So she's like, okay, when she tells you that you have entities stuck to
Yeah.
you, is she then asking permission to release them? Or
Well,
is
no,
she
that's
like, I'm
part of
going to
the
go
package.
ahead? It's part of the package. It's part of the package. Yep.
Okay. She's going to take care of them for you.
Okay.
Does she tell you what the is the energy like someone died in this house.
No, she doesn't get into, like, she will tell you if you want, but she doesn't get into too bad. But she'll tell you why spirits get trapped and stuck. And she's a wild woman.
Okay.
That makes sense. And a wonderful woman. Jane Phillips, because so many people will ask.
Jane
So I'm
Phillips.
just gonna
Jane
say it.
Phillips,
Jane
amazing.
Phillips.
She's
2 L's,
available
2 P's?
on the
Yes.
on the WWs. Like, okay.
I hope she has a website up.
You just have to think about her and she'll call you.
She's already there. If she's Zillowed. No, she's wonderful.
She's wonderful. I mean,
Truly.
and just really quick, just to wrap it up, the
Well,
entity.
I'm not done, but
I
go
know. Will never really be
No,
done.
we'll never be done.
But the entity that was in Bear's room,
Yes.
was there any information about that?
Yes, there was.
Specifically? Okay.
She was saying, like, it was a man that she says that a lot of it, not to be dark, but addiction or people who take their lives, perhaps, they are stuck in a more middle place
Wow.
because of various things that need to just move on. It's not that they're bad or anything bad.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
When this woman is like, there's some energy stuck to you.
Yes.
That rings a bell for me because I feel like you might be prone to attracting some things because I'm recalling.
I'm already laughing. I'm like, I'm sure this is crazy. You're like, I happen to recall.
But I am recalling an early nanny who you
Yes.
did say cursed your entire family.
I thought so. I did think so.
And that also had to be removed.
Yes. Kulop, our dear friend,
Dearest.
came over. She did. Now, this was before I graduated to a Ghostbuster, but that was just your run of the mill. We did Sage, and I do think that really helped.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was a different woman that told us to wear red strings around our entire family for 3 weeks. Whether that
Okay.
worked or not, I don't know.
I think we know
Okay.
it worked.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
that we know it worked.
you guys seem great.
Thank you.
I will
So-
also say that, Liz Feldman has saged my house.
I have
Yeah.
literally saged her house. You know,
I-
we
Yes,
bond over the
yes.
woo, and,
Yeah.
and my wife as well.
Yes.
Like, this is something we've talked a lot about.
Yeah.
I've gotten many a name and a number
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that really greatly because also here's the thing. I have a lot of friends who are not woo woo.
Yeah.
And I can make space. I can make space.
Hold
and,
space, defy
and-
gravity.
And I also feel like in a way that you are, maybe I'm a little bit of a gateway to woo.
Yeah.
And I hope that for our audience at home that maybe like this can be a little bit of a gateway to woo for you.
Gateway to woo for you.
That's right.
Also, people that say they aren't, if you open the door a little, if you're like, have you ever felt a ghost? I'll be like, oh, yeah. Every time. One friend, a friend of ours, husband, is always like making fun of me. And then out of nowhere was like, oh, I was visited by aliens. I was like, I'm sorry, what?
I
So
know exactly who you're talking
there-
about.
Just to
Yeah.
say,
Oh.
people
Yeah.
have experiences that maybe they don't know how to catalog.
Just saying, we're going to open the woo. We're opening a little bit of woo for you.
Yeah.
You could close the door if you don't want it open, but you know,
Yeah.
maybe you have an entity attached to you.
I mean,
you know?
what do you think it is? Just circling back to talking about women our age,
Yeah.
you know, we're getting wiser.
Mhm.
We're getting older, and God bless.
Yeah.
Gratitude. I don't know if you've ever heard, but if you're not aging, you're dead. What do you? It does feel like the woo is increasing. Like there's
Yes.
certainly like once
Mhm.
women enter into like I will just say the 40s and beyond.
Yeah.
The pull to the woo, to the
Mhm.
witch's coven, if you will,
Yeah.
gets stronger.
Yeah.
And what is that about?
I don't know. What do you think, Liz?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
I think it's a wisdom that comes in. And I also think that the material world, if you will, which is like
Oh,
the
wow.
science-based world, is a very patriarchal
Here we go.
world. And,
She goes.
you know, but I mean, like, you know, facts and like, it's
Yeah.
not feelings, it's facts. And well, if it's in science, then I can agree with it. But if it's not, but I think that the woo-woo represents a more feminine kind of
Sure. Yes.
An
divinity.
openness to some other levels in addition to our
Yes.
beloved science and facts.
And I think
Yes.
that women do not need to see, you know, physically in front of them or have like the facts laid out. I just did it like I was rolling a joint, but
well,
you know,
that's part of the
I just
woo.
don't think women need the material as much as men do. And I think that it can exist more in a, not ethereal, but like in a little bit more of a conceptual state.
I'll say.
You
And I
know?
actually think that's wonderful about women, and not to generalize, but because there are men that are open to it, certainly, of course.
Yes.
Sure.
But I do think women are more likely to even just go there, even if you're like, I don't know if this is real or not. But if
Yeah.
it's making me
Yes.
feel good, then great.
But that's true. That's true. And you know, what's funny is that my whole life, my mother has said, God, you're so lucky. Like she's always said that I was born under a lucky star. And I just believed that about her. Oh, come in.
I just
We're
don't
knocking.
want to invite.
I didn't know why we were knocking, honestly. I just started doing it.
Well, when you say you're so lucky, I just,
Yeah.
just
but
sealing it down with
I'm not
some
even
wood
worried
knocking.
about it's. Listen, have I had bad luck? Also, yes. Have I had bad things happen to me? Of course, I'm a human.
Yeah.
But
I thought you just said I met you.
I met
Have I had terrible things happen? I
yeah.
met you.
I'm sitting next to
Obviously.
Jessi.
All right. I guess that
Um,
shows what kind of thinker I am.
No, but I do think that what we think about ourselves becomes true because it's also then what we put out to other people.
Yes, yeah.
And speaking of other people, I have a question about this because I think that to me, you are somebody who I bet many people call their best friend. And at this point, like, what does it take for you to be able to make a new friend? Because, like,
Yeah.
I would imagine there's some sort of like audition or something.
Well, just
that-
like that, you're not a taxi with a light on necessarily,
Yes.
or are you?
I
Because
have had
you
to shut off the light.
yeah,
yeah, because you're
To no
very
one here.
You're
in the
very
No.
full up. You also have 3 kids, career that's
So funny you're saying
incredible.
this.
But so, how do you manage like someone who wants to be onboarded, and you like them fine, sure, but
Yeah.
like, can you take any more water onto this boat right now?
I can't, but I did take one. I made a mom friend at my kids' school that is one of the loves of my life friends. And it was so
Aw.
special because I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe another best friend of my life was out there. I did not know that I would find someone this late in life because now I've even known you guys now like
It's a
10
long
years, you
time.
know? So I thought the shop was closed.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But I do think I have to sometimes just, and I'm so bad with boundaries, as you can imagine from every story I've just told.
Awful with them.
But I actually, speaking of another phone number, I actually, this is going to sound so insane what I'm going to say. I did work with a boundaries coach for a couple sessions.
Really?
Just a couple quick sessions.
Oh
guys.
my god!
Boundaries coach.
A couple quick sessions.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Look, guys, I want to pay people. I just give my money away to set it on fire.
It's weird that you said you were broke.
I know. No, I know.
Where does it go?
Jess St. Clair and I met her. She wrote a book. Her name is Sari, and she wrote a
Excuse me?
book. Her name's Sari, S-A-R-R-I.
Okay.
I mean, but
I
still.
blank on her last name. Sorry. Yes, not sorry.
Yeah.
And anyway, we interviewed her for a small talk book that I wrote, and she's so incredible. And she is so great. She'll be like, "You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Don't say that. Don't even respond to that." Like and then my manager Christy, who we both know.
Yeah,
you
we-
think
all-
we've
all
heard
of
of
our
her.
managers,
yeah.
yeah.
We've heard of
Someone's
her.
wife.
She gave me a
Mhm.
phrase to use that when I tell you it's so funny, and I use it over and over again. It makes no sense. Like if someone asked me to do something,
Bated breath over here.
no matter what they will ask. So, and again, I'm not saying so many people are asking me things, but it has kind of, because I hate disappointing someone. So I'll write, the world is just spinning so fast right now.
That's the most
What does it mean?
Christy Smith thing
What
I've
does
ever
it
heard in my
mean?
life.
Because they have no way to go after
Wait,
that.
Christy says that's Christy's
told
or
me-
that's Sari's?
No, that's Christy.
No,
Christy
that is
told
such a
me
Christy
that
saying.
the world is just spinning so
fast right now.
fast
I believe that was in my speech at her wedding
Yeah.
because I was like, this is something I've heard her say so much. The world is spinning so fast right now basically means I'm about to let you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you understand it because you're like, it is spinning so fast.
It is.
It
Like,
is, and
suddenly
it
you're
always
like,
has been.
Yeah, and I accept whatever you're going to say next because it is spinning pretty fast.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
quantum
You
physics.
can't-
That is
That's
also
actually
science.
That is a fact. That's quantum physics. Is there more to the sentence, or it just
No, it
it's
just
sent out
hangs
as
sort
a
of out there.
fragment?
Yeah.
that
And then I'll
supports
say,
all?
I like to say I'm underwater a lot because
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
also like, I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I know that
No,
sounds.
you are
You
the
don't have
busiest
time to
person I
make
know.
water.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Back
you.
to the big gulp. On that note,
Yep.
should we ask our final question?
We should.
Okay.
So, guys, and if you're just starting to listen to us at home, we do this
First
thing.
time, long time.
First time, long time,
or
no time.
Never.
Never again.
But here now.
We always like to end the show with the ravioli moment, which is really just a great moment in friendship.
Yeah.
Something that a friend did for you out of the blue, didn't see it coming, didn't even know you needed it sometimes. And just a little.
Just like a moment where you'll always remember the thing that your friend did for you, whether it was big or small.
Yes. So I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Patricia Hernandez, and she's a friend from college. And I was at a very darker time in I was like 25. I was off SNL. I was cheating on every boyfriend I ever had and then like cheating on them. And it was just a disaster. No money. I would I was not treating myself well. And she's just called me out of nowhere and she's like, come over. I want to say something to you. And now I'm, you get that and you're scared.
Yeah.
And she said, I have to say something to you. You keep doing things that are like you're throwing your life away on these decisions. And it was so shocking. I think that's what she said.
Wow.
Because I would have a great boyfriend for 2 years and then cheat on him with like a props master. Okay, like what are you doing? As June said, let's get above the line. But she's like, I think she was just like, you're doing things, and then it would be so catastrophic to my sense of well-being. And my mom had died. Then that person, I'm never seeing my best friend, the guy I'm dating. She's like, and I've now seen it like a couple times, and she's like, you cannot do this again to yourself.
Wow.
Maybe I was like 28.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was so shocking. And I've never cheated on anyone since. And I really was like, wow. She's like, I'm just seeing you build up so many good things in your life. And then you like knock them down with like one crazy decision. I was like very impulsive.
And was there any part of you that was like at first mad or
Like fuck
resentful?
you, or did it just hit hard right away?
It was so hardcore to say throwing your life away to a friend.
Wow.
I was so taken aback, and I knew what she meant. Like, I'm even going to cry. I knew what she meant so badly. And I was like, oh, if I didn't hear that. I mean, I was making some impulsive, like not even funny decisions,
understood.
Yeah.
I was like, roger that.
Wow. And she's still a friend?
Yes.
You're like, oh, dumped her the next day, but I took
one
the
thing
advice.
I also got rid of. Yeah. No.
That's very moving.
Yeah, it really is. And you're actually the first person who has said a truth like that a friend sort of did something that is challenging and actually confronting, as opposed to showing up with ravioli or doing something that sort of most people would perceive as like kind.
Yes.
But that's actually the kindest thing you could do.
It
for a
was
person.
for me because I have all the friends that are like, I'm like, should I buy this? They're like, yeah, look at you, Jessi Klein. Or the friends like, that they're going to cheer you on, which is so important and wonderful. But she was like, no, I'm going to go the other way. And it was great.
That's huge.
Is
I respect her
huge,
greatly.
and that's I like that you shouted that out, because I do think we've all been one or the other of those friends.
And you're like, I don't know if I should say this. And you also don't want to intervene in a friend's life in a way that, because sometimes that goes the wrong way.
Oh, it can go very badly.
This goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, was like, I don't ever want to be an overbearing friend or an overly bossy friend. I can't help it, I'm bossy. But like,
same.
I don't ever want to overstep. But there comes a time when you're looking at a friend, and it is either like you're looking in a mirror, you see something that you recognize in yourself that you're like, I see what you're doing and I know why you're doing it, and maybe try something different.
Yes.
Or you just see them behaving in a way that like, is hurting them.
Yeah.
And you want to call them out. And I feel a little bit justified now, or more justified. Thank you.
Or especially when you see friends like doing patterns. I like to say to a friend, like, I'm just reflecting back to you that we've been here before.
Yes.
I try to just offer that.
The
Not
world
like,
is spinning
what are you
so
doing?
fast that I'm just reflecting back.
I'm just reflecting back because it's spinning so fast right now.
Yeah, right now, just on you.
Right.
Yeah, no, that is very inspiring.
But then sometimes, friends, it is not the time.
Yes.
So when people are down, they don't. Not the time.
It's a delicate little dance.
Yes. You only show them their reflection if they're ready to look in the mirror.
100%.
Yeah.
And never get into, like a friend's husband or boyfriend. But it never works.
No.
Bring it back to David.
Yeah. Lost a couple there.
Well, luckily for your husband, we'll never do that because I love him very much.
We love David.
And Casey Wilson.
My
God, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Brightest of stars.
Where can people find you?
I don't know.
You're like connected to an ivy pole.
Yeah.
Somewhere between here and the desert.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for listening, and follow us on social media at Here to Make Friends Pod, and let us know who you think we should make friends with next. Email us at htmfpod@gmail.com and go out and make a friend.